Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about coexistence with other religions, perspectives, etc. Now, in a scientific discussion group there was sort of a joke meme that was put up, and there were a lot of rants about kind of, oh, religion is so stupid, oh, blah, blah, blah. There was someone who commented that they had friends who are religious of all different religions and they're able to get along, and then someone else said, that, my friend, is a cop-out. And first, is religious tolerance and being able to get along with people with views that contradict your own a cop-out? To me that seems emotionally very difficult. To me that doesn't seem like a cop-out, that seems like the exact opposite of a cop-out. Part of it is, tolerance has been labeled by some as a cop-out, but basically, it's not realistic for all Christians to become Muslim, or all Christians to become atheists, or all atheists to become Christian or Muslim, or all Hindus to become Buddhist, or Buddhists to become Wiccan, or whatever. And the last two, I think, are more open to coexistence. That's not realistic. And basically, I think there are a lot of atheists who basically have this attitude that religion needs to be destroyed. Not all atheists, obviously, or many of them identify as anti-theists, who have this idea that religion must be destroyed completely. It is the source of all evil. And here's the thing. I think the only way you're going to be able to destroy religion is basically to kill all the religious people in the world. Religion is something that touches a lot of people's hearts. And then when getting into all the different religions, there are people of a lot of different religions who think their religion is the only way and want everyone to become of their religion. It's not realistic to convert everyone to that religion either. But something else that's difficult is to be able to easily get along with people of another different perspective, a different religion, a different lifestyle, different cultures, people who have ideas and things that not only challenge but possibly contradict your own views, and being able to get along with them. That's something that is very difficult, but I think it's necessary if we're gonna not kill each other off. If people were able to do that, we would no longer have all these wars and killings and murders. Now that's just step one, or part one of what I want to talk about. The other thing is there are a lot of people of all sorts of different religions that want to think of theirs as superior to their own. I remember in church there was someone who commented that of the three Abrahamic faiths, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, this person said that Christianity is the only one of these three that says to love your enemies. I'm gonna read from the Quran. Good and evil cannot be equal. Repel evil with what is better, and your enemy will become as close as an old and valued friend. That seems kind of like the same thing as love your enemies, or turn the other cheek. And a lot of people like to think that there's some sort of superiority to their religion or their perspective, or that theirs is the only one that's the most this or the most that. There was an Anglican priest that took a year off from his ministry and visited all these different religious groups, including a Wiccan group, and I came across a sort of a common discussion amongst Wiccans. Basically, they just showed that excerpt to each other, and one of them, who just saw that part, said, "Yeah, he probably didn't visit a religion as nature-based as that." And having seen that whole documentary, I can definitely say wrong. He saw a lot of religions that were just as nature-based, if not more nature-based than Wicca. Things like, there might be a lot of Christians who will think of Christianity as the most compassionate, the most this, the most that. Nope. Also, one of the other things with all these religions, there are so many, and it makes more sense to say Christianities than Christianity, or Buddhisms than Buddhism, or Islams than Islam. So, really, there's a lot of diversity within all of these religions. And so some people might comment, getting to the third portion of this, some people might comment that, well, if the people of these individual religions can't get along with people of their own religion, how do you expect them to be able to get along with people of other religions? In all honesty, I think much of the time, many people have an easier time getting along with people of other religions than people within their own religion that they disagree with. But anyway, overall, to sum up, I'm getting a bit long. We need to find some sort of way to understand other cultures, other religions, other perspectives, and to be able to get along with each other, and to really see what we do have in common. And something that I do think is important is to read books of religions other than your own. So Christians, I recommend reading the Quran. Or Muslims, maybe read, well, I mean, for Muslims, I think most of them already read the Bible. It's referenced so heavily in the Quran, but I mean, to read maybe the Egyptian Book of the Dead, books on paganism. People who are religious read The God Delusion. Atheists read something like Why Christianity Must Change or Die. Or it goes on. But thank you for watching. Shalom.